Doesn't matter what turbulent history we've had, Raleigh remains the most recognised bicycle brand in the UK. The design of every single rally bike we make starts here in Nottingham with the mechanical element. That would then be passed on to the graphic designers to really look at mood boards, the right colourways, what fashion trends are influencing the consumers that are going to buy our bikes. While most of the bikes we make are manufactured overseas, we actually build 100,000 wheels here in the UK. And the first step is to fill the hub with the spokes. The hub is loaded into the machine. The machine then fits the spokes to the hub. Once the spokes have been loaded into the hub, they come here to be loaded into the rim. We have hundreds of recipes for wheels, which is what we call them, and that is a combination of what hub, what rim, and the design of the spokes. This step then is called the truing process. So the wheel effectively has been built. What we now need to do is test that it's stable and true. The machine will first stabilise it. It then tightens everything, makes sure that all the nipple and spoke connections are fully tight, and it'll true the wheel and really balance it to make sure it's absolutely straight. The final part of the wheel building process is really done the traditional way, by hand. Every wheel that we manufacture, and this is unique to us in the UK, is hand-trued by a skilled operative. These machines have been with the business for decades and we still use them today. We believe that the human eye it gives a bit of value into the final process to make sure it's just right. The manufacture of bicycles in the UK pretty much moved overseas a long time ago. The great thing about what we do here though is to do the final build of the bicycles here on site in Nottingham. Every bit that's been automated has been automated at this point. We really do need the human mechanical skills. Throughout the 80s, Raleigh had some amazing success in the Tour de France with race bikes, iconic kids bikes. The market has changed. Less kids ride, sadly, than they used to. Raleigh had some really difficult times towards the end of the 90s, the late 90s. A huge factory employing thousands of people closed down almost overnight as the manufacture for Raleigh, again, moved overseas as it did for everybody. The great thing we're seeing now is that changing, and the innovation absolutely still staying here in the UK. So the real heart and soul of the bicycle is designed, conceived and created here. Less bikes are sold, but people are spending more on bicycles and buying better quality bicycles, and the e-bike market and the growth we're seeing there is really seeing the whole industry move into a new phase, which we're at the front of.